What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and today's video inside of Rise of Kingdoms is to discuss the happenings within Rise of Kingdoms lately that some of you are aware of, some of you aren't. Let's talk about it. So guys, I decided to make this video to try and fill you guys in on what's going on with Lilith Games, with Rise of Kingdoms, all the controversy and all the stuff that's been going on that really maybe you don't understand or understand my aspect of it. I've been silent until right now, and I figured I should fill you guys in on my thoughts about everything so that you know where I stand moving forward with Rise of Kingdoms content, because I love this game, I enjoy this game, and I want to continue playing it moving forward. Whether I create content for it or not, I'd like to. We'll see how all that goes, but I want to fill you guys in on what's happening. Also, check it out. We have changed our civilization as well in the time that I've had off. So pretty cool stuff. A bunch of great plans for videos for you guys moving forward, but let's start out by talking what is a sponsored creator. If you remember my videos, I always say this video has been sponsored by Rise of Kingdoms, and sometimes I even say by Lilith Games as well. That is because I am a sponsored creator, along with a bunch of other creators, part of this Lilith sponsored creator community program. And what does that mean? Well, that means I'm getting stuff for making content for them. I'm trying to make a career out of YouTube, and in doing that, I need to make money to support my family, my kids, my home, and all that. So this is an opportunity for me to kind of fund what I'm doing and trying to make a career out of. There are two ways that this is done, guys. It's done by cash money, like a paycheck. You know, they send money to do things, and where the controversy came in was in-game resources. And I received some of both for doing this contract with Lilith Games. And the reason, well, first of all, the paycheck is to pay the bills and to further enhance what I'm doing here for YouTube. And the in-game stuff is supposed to be given so that I can better enhance my account, so I could better teach you guys what this game has to offer and demonstrate some of the things that you can experience as you go further and deeper into the game. Now, giving us these in-game resources was meant just to do that. It wasn't meant for anyone to take advantage of. Now, of course, there's human nature and things can be taken advantage of, but I'm also here to talk about how that is not the case for the majority of us in this program. And while we're talking about this right now, I'm going to show you something. You notice that I have 34 million power. That is a ton of power. And yes, I use the in-game resources and speed ups and things like that to get here. I totally did. And that's where I put my resources. Look at my kills right here, guys. I endlessly get made fun of in my videos on how little kills I have. I would say 90% of these kills were from me being attacked during the Mightiest Governor. When I was out gathering and my troops were attacked and I lost a whole bunch. I think I attacked someone gathering 3 times, and you could go through my videos and check that out. I never engaged in any war or anything crazy like that. I've been a very casual player in the game, much to which some people don't enjoy my content because they feel that I'm too casual. So as you look at my power and you amount it up to my kills, it's pretty obvious there that I was not trying to take advantage of, personally, the in-game currencies that were given by Lilith to help enhance the account and create content, right? So what I did in that time was I was able to make an extremely solid city that I'm very proud of, and I play Clash of Clans all the time too. My channel is primarily Clash of Clans content. I've been doing it for 3 years, and I love gathering, or farming as it is in Clash of Clans, and building things. That's why I spend so much time making my city look like the best one in the game. At least that's my opinion. But, you know, I'm just trying to show you guys how it stood from my point of view and many other creators from this game. So now we understand, you know, cash money, getting your paycheck, and in-game currencies, what they were there for. Now, let's talk about what happened. There was a creator who was stuck in a war and decided that they wanted some help to help enhance their ability and better their chances of winning that war. They went out and they tried to get that enhancement so that they could help, and so that they could help out their alliance and win the war and all that kind of stuff. And that stuff was given by the development company, by Lilith, and that caused a big problem. And why was that a problem? We get resources, right? Why was it a problem to ask for something to enhance an element of the game? Well, I mean, we know what the problem was. The problem was this is a war game, right? And with someone getting an advantage because they're being given stuff by the developer, that means that others may have to spend money to get stuff to compete, to get those in-game currencies and speed ups and things to compete in that event. And that made a lot of people from the community pretty upset. Understandably, I have to say, I agree with the community. I can't say I agree with how all the community reacted to it, but yes, I agree with the feeling that the community was feeling. So it makes sense. But it's important that all of you know that just because, I mean, I don't know how many content creators there were part of this program, 10 or something like that. I mean, the majority of them, we could say 90%, were not utilizing these things in the same way. I mean, no one was taking advantage. We were trying to do what we were set out to do, which was to be able to create entertaining, informative, fun content for you guys, not at the expense of other players in the game. Now, I understand that some of you are going to say, you got in-game stuff that's unfair. It's just not cool because we didn't get it, you did. Yeah, and that makes sense. You know, I get it to a point. But at the same time, I'm also looking at it as a content creator. And we need to get paid to do this job. I guess we don't need to. That really sounds bad. Just so you know, this is not going to be edited at all. So you're not going to see me cutting or anything. So you're going to actually see what I have to say and what I feel. But, you know, at some point, there has to be give back for when you're professionally creating content. It takes a ton of time. If you guys know me, you know that I'm a full-time educator. I'm a teacher in a school. I'm married. I have 2 children, and I put out 2 YouTube videos a day. Clash of Clans video and a Rise of Kingdoms video. That is intense on time, guys. And to do that, it has to have a value. It has to add something to what I'm trying to do. 1, grow my YouTube channel. 2, support my family. I'm never going to be upset about taking money for doing a job when I'm trying to support my family. And I feel that's important. Now, I may be getting off track a little bit here, but my point is I understand why you guys are upset. I understand the unfair advantage that you feel that some people have gotten, that us creators have gotten, but you need to understand that not all of us took advantage of that. And I mean, again, you could take a look at the kills. It's just pathetic on my part. For me, I went a very casual route. I did my commander guides, I did some city builds, and I was a pretty casual player, attacking barbarians and things like that. I just kind of took the game lightly and had fun with the game. Then you had players like my friend Chiskul and Shinchi and Gecko, and they really broke it down, got more in depth, and really were able to educate you guys on how to become some of the best in the game. That wasn't what I set out to do. I wanted some basic guides for you guys, but I didn't get into the depth that they did, and that's why we're all different as creators. We all offer something different to the community. Hence, content creators, YouTube channels, why you subscribe to multiple ones, some for entertainment, some for education, for whatever the reason may be. We all have our reasons. Point is, not everybody took advantage of the in-game stuff that we were given from Lilith. So my status right now, what do I plan on doing? I'd like to create content. I don't know that I'm going to be bringing content every single day anymore because, like I said, it's just crazy. For 6 months, I put out 2 videos a day. That's 120 videos. No, that's not 120 videos. I've actually put out 205 videos for Rise of Kingdoms in 6 months. That's insane. On top of Clash of Clans videos and live streams and working and family. So what I would like to continue doing is commander guides, casual gameplay, because I don't want to take it exclusively into the, you know, the depth of the game or the intense all day 5-hour a day on the game players. I don't want to take it there. I'm not able to take it there. So that's not my plan. But the casual stuff and continuous content, I would love to bring with you guys. And we're figuring it out right now as the community, the content creator community in Lilith Games. We're having discussions, figuring out what's going to go on moving forward. So that's kind of where I am. But so you know what's going to happen moving forward, we all agreed, the content creators, at least the ones that I'm speaking to in this group, which in my opinion are the core right now of who may be moving forward with the game, we all agreed to have Lilith take back the things that they've given. Put us in a negative balance if you want to, but we're not trying to get an advantage over anyone. All we want to be able to do is create content that's going to be viable on YouTube and that we can make entertaining and educational for you guys. So we've agreed to take back, for Lilith to take back 6 months of payment for 6 months of work that we've done. And no, that's not the only payment. We also have some cash payment. But you need to understand also, if Lilith Games pays me in cash, that's cash taken from their company, given to me. If they pay me in in-game currencies, they're essentially paying me nothing from their pocket. It's beneficial to me and it's valuable to me, but to them, they don't lose anything. So if they are, which is what I believe is happening moving forward, we're no longer going to get those in-game currencies. Things are going to have to be completely reworked, and that's being figured out, of course. But any company, this is a standard thing, and not every gaming company does this. Of course not. It depends on the company, but there are a ton of companies that try to get creators to do this type of work for them, and they have different ways of doing it. They have different ways of making it valuable for the creator to get involved with their game. Cash money, in-game money, whatever they decide to do. This is a common practice, and it's not something that Lilith Games is the devil over. You know, it's not anything like that. And I believe in hearing the back-end talks and what they're thinking, they realize that a mistake was made, and they are not only willing to, but they want to make it right. And they want to make the community back to what it was again and continue to expand this game for what it is and what it deserves to be. So one thing that I want to say before I close out this long, unedited video, kind of sharing what I have to say, is throughout all this, and it was rough. I don't like seeing everyone upset with me. I really don't, especially over something that I feel I was pretty innocent in. It sucks to have to hear that. And one thing that I have to say is there's a group of us creators that are part of this program that really came together and put a silver lining on this, and that really believe in this game and in doing what we're doing on the YouTube channel. Those people know who they are. So I want to just thank you guys for kind of helping me along through this time and figuring out what we should be doing as a group and how we could further enhance what we're doing on our channel for Rise of Kingdoms. It was very beneficial to talk to you guys and Lilith Games as well, trying to figure our way through this. So that's been awesome. For all of you that have been positive throughout this, who have understood or at least tried to understand, I understand if you didn't. I understand if you're upset and you tried to understand and you literally thought about it and said, you know, this happened. I'm still upset though. That's cool because you thought about it and you didn't just react. So thank you to you guys. Thank you to those of you that have been supportive of me throughout the thing, which honestly has been the majority of you. I haven't had much backlash personally at all. So I appreciate you guys for that. It's really cool of you to have just been supportive of me and just been a cool community. Echo fam, you know how we do over here. But I'm beginning to ramble, so I'm going to stop right here. My goal is to continue bringing you Rise of Kingdoms videos. Not sure, like I said, if they're going to be every day, but they will be multiple times a week. I don't know. We're going to see where it all goes. I'm waiting for this all to be cleared up by Lilith Games, and then I'll be able to continue posting like you guys have become to know on my channel. If you have any questions, guys, leave them below in the comments. Please leave the hate out of the comments. I don't really want any hate on my channel because we're not all about that here with the Echo fam. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and listening to what I had to say. My first time saying anything about all this mess that went down. Again, questions, feel free to reach out to me in the comments. I'd be happy to answer them for you guys. But I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for coming through and supporting me throughout Rise of Kingdoms, Clash of Clans, my channel, my life. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see all you guys back here later on today with another video. Until then, be good.